Okay, Rakataya Hawa, Rakataya Hawa Shah, Rakataya Hawa, Rakataya Hawa Shah, Rakataya Hawa, Rakataya Hawa Shah. Call Halal La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kudash. I like to give double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations, man, to the fellow servants of the Most High, the hopeful elect, the house of David, man, that's doing this truth, man, preaching this word in season, out of season, making your bodies a living sacrifice, man. But today, man, we'll just go in, man, having slaves, man, because Christians don't know nothing about the Bible, man. So-called Christians, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Central Indians, man, they're trying to be joined hand in hand with the same people that oppressed them, trying to be equal, not knowing Deuteronomy 7:6 say that we better and above all these nations that's on the face of the earth, man. And yeah, man, the same way they did us, man, we gonna do unto them, man. What goes around comes around, man. But this is this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. So he said he gonna have mercy on Jacob. Who's Jacob? Jacob are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Central Indian, man. It says, and will yet choose Israel. Just like in Deuteronomy 7:6, man. It said we are chosen people unto the Most High. It says, and set them in their own land. Because we're not in our own land. We're in the land of our captivity, man. It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them. Now, when you see that, you might think, oh, talking about the other nations. But it's talking about our people that don't know that they're Israelites, man. The same way I was a stranger before I found out I was an Israelite. Shall be joined with them. Because ain't no way no heathens going to be joined with us. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel, which is us, shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. A servant and a handmaid, a better name for that, aka, is a slave, man. Being a servant to someone, man, the same way we servants to these other nations, but literally they had us in hardcore bondage. It says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. Why you trying to be hand in hand, join buddy with the people that oppress you, not knowing that you get back? It's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you, man. It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fears, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve. We had the hardest bondage, man. Ain't nothing been done to no nation like it been done to Israel, man. Let me get some more judgments. Isaiah 45. Yeah, it's Isaiah 45, verse 14. Thus said the Lord, the labor of Egypt and the merchandise of Ethiopia, Africans, and of the Sabians, men of stature shall rule over thee. No, men of stature shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine. Y'all gonna be ours. They shall come after thee in chains. Y'all gonna come after us in chains, man. We gonna put y'all in chains, man. And they shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. Y'all gonna be on your knees. They shall make supplications unto thee, saying, surely Yahweh is in thee, and there is none else. There is no God. Ain't nowhere around that, man. They gonna be ours. They gonna come after us in chains, man. In chains. shit was down 49. 49, 23. This is Isaiah 49 and 23. It says, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers, and they shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust off thy feet. So the same way y'all had our kings as y'all nursing fathers and our queens as y'all nursing mothers, man, y'all gonna come down, man. Y'all gonna come to us with y'all face toward the earth, because y'all ain't gonna be able to look us in the eye. It says, they shall know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Wait ye upon me, man, until the day that I rise up unto the prey. Let me see. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. Flat out, man. All y'all nations that devour the nation of Israel, starting with the nation of Edom, Ham, and Ishmael, but the so-called white man being the worst one, being the wicked of the planet, the wicked on this earth. Get this classic and close out. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. That's talking about a spiritual ear, man. Understanding, man. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says, he that leadeth into captivity. What's another word for captivity, man? Slavery, bondage. It says, he that leadeth into captivity, slavery, or bondage shall go into captivity, slavery, or bondage. Who led us into captivity, slavery, and bondage, man? The Africans rounded us up, man. And then the so-called white man and the so-called Arabs did the rest, man. That's why it's called the triangular slave trade, man. It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Who killed with the sword? Who killed our people with a sword? A sword is just a modern, well, just a weapon to strike, hurt, or kill. And today's, you got the gun. Who shoot us down in the streets every day. It says here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So the saints ain't just some guys or white people sitting around la. The saints is patiently waiting to kill with the sword and put people into captivity, man. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Holy Bible, man. I hope that was edifying. With that, I have to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakar Kodash, double honors to the elders. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect, man, the Akim, preaching this truth, man, and our truth and sincerity, man. Shalom, and Abba, Babal.